All right, we are here with the three co-founders of Gorillae Gang. We have Elio, we have Tarzan, and Andres. What's up, guys? How's it going?
Hey,
Very good.
Everything good?
you're doing
Awesome.
great. Thank you
Let's
for
go.
having us.
Of course, we're gonna have an awesome conversation right now about their project Gorillae Gang, which is finally getting some nice traction. We've seen some good price action recently as well, which is really cool to see. But yeah, do you want to just start with introducing yourself and like what is your role on the team and stuff like that?
So, hello everyone, and thank you for having us again. My name is Elio. I'm the co-founder of Gorillae NFT, and my role is the head of strategy. So I take care of all the strategy and how we communicate our message and our brand and the tokenomics.
Hello
Tarzan.
there. Yes, Tarzan here. Nice to meet you all. Nice to be here with Matt's amazing Solana setup. We all bullish on Solana and we're building on Solana. I am co-founder of the Gorillae NFT, and I actually founded Gorillae brand, the matcha brand, back in 2017. This was the first approach for me trying to communicate the philosophy and vision of doing great things and at the same time helping Mother Earth. And well, I found these guys that helped me tokenize the brand and take it to the whole new level. So that's why we three over here. So we created the movement, and with help of the amazing community and team, we're killing it.
And hi, guys. Thank you, Matt, for having us. My name is Andres. I'm kind of the financial advisor here for Gorillae too. Actually, also some strategic here with the master Elio. It's like the head master of strategics, and I'm just helping him. And well, the mission of Paco, and that's where we all together. It's great. It has a goal that it's very important to have, and we have it right in our mindsets, and we're pushing every day to keep getting closer and and for that goal to be getting bigger every day. So very
Yeah.
happy to be here, Matt, and let's go.
Awesome. Let's get into it. So, I mean, you're doing a lot of cool and unique things that I definitely want to get into. But, like, first of all, for the people that haven't really heard about your project, like, how would you kind of introduce your project? Like, what is the story behind it?
Absolutely, I can go through it um, really fast. We are green community. We are focused on sustainability, on wellness, on real estate, on many different aspects on the game. But since the blockchain or well Solana space is so integrable, like so a lot of expansion it's on the way, and a lot of adoption it's on its way. We are trying to activate different streams and different ventures so our project is sustainable from the inside to the outside, not just rely on the volume, but actually have businesses in the IRL, in the real world, that bring income to the project, and of course solidify the movement. So that's why that's how we plan to reach every single part of the world through the brands, through the movement, and through the activism. So it's a nice mixture of everything.
Right. And yeah, I mean, you're doing so many cool things. And the thing that I kind of like the most about your project that most other projects aren't doing is the fact that you're kind of focusing on multiple different IRL income sources, which is really good to have because obviously too many projects only rely on royalties and stuff and they usually go broke and they end up having to like soft drag. But having those businesses and income sources IRL is something that is a huge benefit, and I see that more and more projects are getting into that as well. I see that Frank and stuff is interested in that, trying to create more IRL income sources. Do you kind of want to go through what are your guys' income sources and like IRL businesses that you're working on?
So for starters, we have the Airbnb arbitrage, and we have. It's funny that you mentioned Frank because we took inspiration from him, and we have a similar deal where instead of having it with a big tree team, we have a deal with a landowner where we have an agreement, and we have dual partnership with an exchange of our NFTs, the Gorilla Gang NFTs. So that allows our members to stay in Ekumal. That's the property that we offer for our members to stay if they have 5 gorillas, you get a free night, and if you have more, you get different nights. You also get discounts and different tiers depending on the tokens that you have, and you can also pay with that token itself. That's one of them. We also have a restaurant called Chilaquiles. So our token is called Shelva. So the Chilaquiles restaurant is called Chilaquiles, and that's a restaurant that not only we accept Solana and our token Shelva, but you can also pay with the local currency, pesos or dollars. So that's another income, and that's locally in Tulum, Mexico. We also have consulting. So me, myself, and Andres, we do consulting for other projects, whether it's in tokenomics or whether it's in real life integration. Real life integration is what we do for free, but that's how we also give value to a token, which means we educate small or local business owners into why they use or why benefit they have by using Solana, having a Solana wallet and allowing people like us and our small community that we have formed in Tulum to pay with either Solana or a Solana token like Dust or our own token, Shelva. So, of course, they first, for starters, they don't have to pay the taxes. And then second, they don't have to pay the fees that they pay to the terminal. Even something like Square that allows you to do peer-to-peer payments, well, with credit card, takes like 2 or 3%. So we're eliminating that. And that, what other business we have, Andres?
We have the recycling part that Paco loves recycling. He's a freak for it.
You want to talk about the recycling, Paco? So we created a circular economy based on that. It starts with the beach cleanups.
Absolutely, yes. This is one big venture that we want to bring outside funding as well as part of the project funding to ramp up and start with the recycling operations in Mexico. Because FYI, in Mexico, there's no such thing as a blue bin. Maybe users or citizens in the US and Canada have this luxury, but in Mexico, there's only one trash can. So you can just imagine the amount of trash coming into the landfills. So we are, well, my background and my peers is Mexican American. So we move pretty well in both countries, in USA and Mexico. With both with both citizenships, we can build on both countries. And that's why we chose Tulum. Tulum is a spot in South Mexico. It's highly touristic, and there's a lot of open-minded people. So the crypto tourism is crazy. Like our mint, we onboarded a lot of new users to the Solana, and they loving it. And what we're doing down there in Tulum is that we're bringing infrastructure for the city to thrive. We're bringing in a truck, and we're bringing in a forklift.
I was gonna say, fun fact. So that he was talking about the infrastructure. We actually bought a truck, and that's how we invested in infrastructure with the profits from DGOTS and Dust. And also, a funny thing is that like the businesses that accept our token as payment, they can use that token to pay for our services of recycling, so that we can pick up, similar to like the super shadowy quarters, how they yield a shadow token, and then you can use that token to pay for their services of installing or maintaining validator nodes and RPC servers. The businesses that accept our token, they can pay for our services, which is the recycling services. Since Tulum is growing so quick and it's a boom because of this crypto boom that is happening, the infrastructure is not growing as quick as the population, and the local government is not investing in this infrastructure. So then people like Tarzan is seeing this problem, and we're putting those funds into that.
Yeah, that is cool to see that you're focusing so much on environment as well as these other things. And you're obviously focusing mainly on Tulum in Mexico right now. Is that kind of where your focus will be long term, or are you planning to like expand into other places?
Expansion. We aiming for expansion, big expansion. We have since we chose Tulum strategically, and well, it was the easier spot. Well, we're in Texas, and the city we're in Texas is not that active on tourism and crypto. So that's why we moved down. We left everything behind and go there with all the mind and heart to make this happen. But basically, what we do in Tulum, it's an incubator to to educate and basically to incubate the program and the projects. But as soon as it
And
works,
proof that it works. It's also like a proof of concept. Like a couple months ago,
exactly.
people didn't believe in it. Now we proved it that you can replicate that. And actually, on August 6th and 7th, we're gonna have some beach cleanup starting on LA, because people from that community that have our NFT are already starting and replicating this same model. Because it all starts with a beach cleanup. You go into a beach cleanup, people from all around the movement that they care about the environment meet. Half of them know about NFTs, half of them don't. The half of them that don't, now they learn about NFTs. So it's how it all starts, and that's how we start to change. So the expansion is gonna happen gradually. There's also some alpha. We are in talks and integration. It's already sealed deal, but basically we're gonna integrate with Curse Labs, and as you know, they also have properties around the states, and that we're gonna be offering the Gorillas are gonna have the same benefits as the Curse Labs NFTs benefits in that whole network, and they're also gonna expand to us. So I mean that's the alpha right there.
Right.
You're gonna see it drop probably next week, officially on Twitter when we have all the graphics and everything. We just been working on that, and those are the meetings we having. They also in the next expansion for the last quarter of 2022 or 2023, the beginning is Europe, probably Portugal. So
Okay,
stay tuned
cool.
for that.
Okay, some alpha right there. Love it, love it. And obviously, you guys are the three co-founders of this project. But like, what does the rest of your team look like, and how has your team developed from when you started to now? You have kind of onboarded a lot of ETH advisors and stuff as well. So how has like that all developed?
Let me just mention a little. So he mentioned that there's a team, the core team, about 5 people that left their jobs, that left their family, and that's like the core team that is helping us 3. So that's like 8 of us, right?
Okay.
Then we hired also the Discord team. It's like around another 8 people, so that makes 16. And from there, we started adding the advisors that maybe aquí Andres can talk about. But yeah, like before the advisors, like all these months, because we've been building for 10 months now. It just like it was the core team. We got someone from Leon, which is a big city in Mexico. We got someone from a local city in Texas, and then someone from Tulum. So those were the core members that left everything and helped us as well.
Right.
And for example, we have Alicia. Where's Alicia?
In Canada,
In
In
Canada.
Canada.
She's like super big on Twitter. She's helping a lot on Twitter. She hops in every space, and she's like super supportive with everything. And also like for the advisors, we have a friend here from El Paso that is called Senor Axi. I don't know if you met him around Twitter or somewhere. This guy, he minted the board apes. He minted like 14 board apes.
Oh,
He
wow.
was part of the marketing team of the Board Ape Yacht Club, like when they started. So he's pretty well connected in the Ethereum ecosystem and in a lot of Ethereum projects. So he was one of the first outside advisors from Ethereum that came with us, and then he just opened like a bunch of doors for us. And well, we're gonna meet them all this weekend in Denver. We're super excited for that, and we're gonna meet a lot of bunch of people from Ethereum that we're gonna plan, and we're gonna get on board with the project to keep growing and keep pushing. So yeah, we have a lot of pretty good advisors and an excellent team to make this huge and the biggest as we can.
I've heard that you were going to this conference or like event this week as well, and I know that. I mean, I met Elio at NFT NYC, which was cool. He got me to buy a Gorillae for cheap. I'm up good on that, so thanks, Elio. But yeah, you guys have been going to many of these different events, and like, what is this event that you're going on now?
I think it was a great example how we met in New York, and we saw the power of that networking. And this video, actually, this interview is a result of that. So we're just expecting to manifest more of that, get to meet these advisors that we got from ETH in person, get to talk to them in person, and get all that value and get that value back into our community and see what also comes from that. Maybe some more YouTubes, maybe some more interviews. And we're just so excited. All these advisors that we mentioned before, we're going to be meeting them in person in the Future Shape 360 in Denver. which is gonna be a crypto city. They're gonna close out the whole city, make it a just 100% crypto event. So everyone's gonna be just getting there, getting the events with token gated passes, and also they can pay everything with their crypto wallet. So it's gonna be amazing. It's
Right.
like a window into the future.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a couple VC funds and contacts there to pitch the project, share the vision, plant the seed, and as we were saying, as soon as the project pilot, I mean, it will work. We know it's not rocket science, but it's how we're doing it and the topics we use and the way we're building community. That's gonna be game changer. Everyone's gonna see how this works, how the circular economy on a Solana token can be implemented in a underdeveloped city with high tourism. And we're pretty much excited also with the meeting up there in Colorado because we share some values on vision of what's it's like how we're gonna be living in the future. We have opportunities to create private cities, opportunities to create crypto cities. So they have something on the works down there in up there in Colorado. They're gonna build something big, and we eager to go there, learn from them because we have that plan as well. We want to establish communities all around the world. But well, that's if I
And
tell you about
we're gonna share that network with our community as well.
and we forgot to mention the matcha brand. The matcha brand
Oh, yeah, that's
is
right.
established. I'm right now drinking a matcha. I just came to this new place and I already pitched the product.
I just want to put an emphasis on the fact that this matcha brand is something that was created before the NFTs as well, right? So because most NFT projects do like they raise like millions of dollars in mint and then they maybe will build some sort of brand in the future. But you guys actually had an established brand already and you kind of created this NFT project and tokenized that brand, right?
Correct. Up and running. The where I put the most energy and the most focus for the past years, it was on the brand building, the the brand recognition to be out there. So people react very nice to it. They all love the branding and the product inside because there's a big misunderstanding on the matcha industry. Um, Shout out to Starbucks. You need to use less sugar and less dairy because the body doesn't absorb the antioxidants and benefits fully if you use dairy. So yeah, there's a lot of misconceptions, and the best matcha is Japanese. So I was there in 2018 in Japan, knocking doors with a friend that was translating for me, and we found the best matcha that we are delivering to clients on their doorstep. So proof of concept, that one is check mark. Is just expansion coming from now.
Yeah, awesome. It sounds really interesting. And I mean, we've talked a lot about the project and what you guys are doing and the team and everything. But to take it back a little step, like if I hold an NFT, what do I get? What is the utility behind it? You have your own token. What is the utility for the token? Like, what does the normal NFT holder get, and why should they own an NFT?
So, for example, you can order right now matcha and pay with your chelbas that you're staking right now. So that's a utility right now. You go on the Discord. We don't have it set up right now, but it's gonna be set up in the next few weeks. So you can pay with chelba token right on the click on the computer. So right now you have to go to Discord, open a ticket, and we'll chip your matcha and you pay us with your chelba. That's a first utility, and it's a pretty good one because you get to know the matcha and also the matcha spread that is awesome. Uh, in Ecumal, you can that is this place where Elio was talking about, where it's a hotel. It's an amazing hotel in the middle of the jungle, or right next to Tulum. You can stay there with your gorillas, and also you can get discounts to pay with Chelva. So you can pay some with fiat money and some with Chelva. So you can use your Chelvas that way. And we're planning. Well, this is an idea we have that it's almost materializing. Uh, there's a lot of people around the world that they may never want to get matcha, or they may never go to Tulum to use the token. So we're thinking about, like, with all these we're making down there for example, I don't know, yacht rentals or scuba diving tours or cavern tours, cenotes tours, whatever. You can buy like the tickets for that with Chelva and then sell it as an NFT. So if you are in, I don't know, Vietnam or whatever, I don't know, Philippines, there's a lot of NFT guys in Philippines. If they want, they can buy, for example, I don't know, 3 hours of to rent a boat with Chelva and then use it as a mint an NFT that it allows you to use the boat for 3 hours and then just sell it on Magic Eden or something like that. And somebody that is going down to Tulum can buy it from you, and that's how they get their liquidity without the project having to give the liquidity for that Chelva, you know?
Right. Okay.
Yes. Also, minting new projects besides our upcoming collections. There are two projects on the line that they wanna bring part of the supply to our holders to mint with Chelva. So we are really stoked on that. That's a well, it's a ramen project. First restaurant in Mexico tokenizing, we believe,
Okay.
and it's an active and running business, and they want us to mint with Chelva. So
Ah.
when we say that we share our network with the holders, is that we are putting all of our contacts, all of our skills to network and bringing it, find a way to either expand the matcha brand or enhance the recycling business, or well, give an extra utility to Shelba.
You also
Okay.
get access to our real life events and access to our alpha chat, where I put my calls. Because I've been known for investing early on DGOTs, on the Cats and Cracked, and a lot of these projects that are doing well. So just the alpha chat is a great opportunity for people to get to know and a good filter of information of the ecosystem since I've been here for months. So
Yeah.
you get also to get a direct chat with me. I don't know if you're in that chat already, which you
I
could
haven't
be.
checked out the. I'm in the Discord, but I haven't checked out the alpha chat yet. I have to check that
Okay,
out.
well, but we also have a Twitter, so we'll get you on that one.
Right. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, I mean that's basically what we have today. But do you guys have like any closing thoughts or anything you want to mention real quick before we end up this
I'll,
interview?
I'll just I'll just mention a quick invitation. So when you get the Gorillae Gang NFT, you're getting the first edition of this movement that is gonna be bigger. It's gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep expanding. You're gonna get early access to our token that it already has many utilities in real life as well as in the metaverse. And we had already a lot of these utilities even before mint. So I invite everyone to join this one. And even if you don't resonate with a lot of the utilities that we offer right now, just know that 50% of the mint and 50% of the royalties of this project are all getting reinvested in green ventures to helping Mother Earth and these green movements. So if you care about Mother Earth, if you care about this mission, then these NFTs for you. Just by purchasing it and being part of the community, you're already supporting the movement. So, and if you just want to get more involved, then you can get in nose deep dive into the raffles, into the merch, into the upcoming mints, into the cleanups, into the recycling, or into the travel, Airbnbs, and tours.
Okay, awesome. There you have it, guys. That's Gorillae Gang right there. All of their links will be down below if you wanna check them out further. Definitely go and do that. The links to like their Magic Eden and everything is down below. Thank you all for coming on and taking the time to explain everything and introduce your project. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.